Hey, boys and girls. How was lunch? Good?
Good.
It was good? Awesome. Okay. Okay, we are going to be doing a lesson today on homophones. Does anyone know what a homophone is? No, I don't think so. You might know? Do you know what it is? Oh, perfect. Someone already knows what it is. So it's words that may sound the same, but they have different meanings. Or they're spelled the same and they have different meanings. So we're going to watch a quick video on brain pop, and then we'll get into our lesson, okay? So Antonio, can you get the lights for me? Thank you.
Moby rode down the road. Later, he rode down the road again. But he didn't get very far. The words road, road, and road are homonyms. What are homonyms? A homonym is a word that is spelled or pronounced the same as another word, but has a different meaning. How do dogs communicate? They bark. What covers the trunk and branches of a tree? Bark. What kind of bird has a long neck and long legs? A crane. What machine can lift and move heavy objects? A crane. Those homonyms are spelled and pronounced the same, but they have different meanings. What do you use to shoot an arrow? A bow. What might you tie around a gift? A bow. I can think of another homonym that's spelled the same way. What do you do after you perform on a stage? You take a bow. Homonyms that are spelled the same are called homographs. The wind blows through my hair. You wind up a toy. The words wind and wind are spelled the same, but you pronounce them differently. Moby dove into the pool. A dove is a symbol of peace. Homonyms that sound the same are called homophones. Homophones might be spelled differently, like the words peace and peace. A plane is a type of landform. A plane flies through the sky. Two, two, and two, there, and there, and your are homonyms we use often. Sometimes spelling them can be a little tricky. How do you work with homonyms when you read or write? When you read a homonym in a sentence, pronounce it in different ways and try to figure out what makes sense. Moby plays the bass. It doesn't make any sense to say Moby plays the bass. When you write, remember that some homonyms are pronounced the same but spelled differently. Which is the correct word to use in this sentence? Moby tried to slay the dragon. It doesn't make sense to write Moby tried to slay the dragon. When you write, make sure you use the right word. Be sure to check over and proofread your work. Moby smells the flower. I know that flour is something you use to bake. flower is a plant. need to fix my sentence. Moby smells the flower. Homonyms can be confusing if you use the wrong one. What's in the cabinet? It's bare. No, it's a bear.
Okay, Antonio, can I have the lights, please? Okay, boys and girls. Did anyone learn what a homophone was? Yeah. John? What's a homophone?
When a word spells the same,
Mm-hmm.
but it's different.
Yeah, so when a word might be spelled the same, but it has a different meaning, right? We learned quite a few different ones, though. We learned homophone, homograph, homonym, all within the homophone family, okay? So we're going to look at these two. We have flower and flower, right? These are homophones. They are spelled differently, but pronounced the same. So if I said, I went out and smelled the flowers, Manuel, which flower am I talking about? I'm talking about this one, right? If I said I went out and smelled the flower, and I was talking about this, that'd be a funny sentence, right? You wouldn't do that. But if I said I need 2 cups of flour for my cake, which one am I talking about? This one, right? So you use clues in the sentence to figure out which flower I'm talking about, right? Excellent. We're going to move on to the next one. Now we have bark and bark. This is now a homonym. They're spelled the same and pronounced the same, right? But they have different meanings. We have bark on a tree and a dog barks. If I said, let's go out and collect some bark, which one am I talking about? This one, right? You can't collect barks, right? But if I said, oh, my dog barks so loud, now which one am I talking about, Erica? This one? Right? So you were able to understand with my sentence that I was talking about, oh, the dog barks. It's going to be this one, right? So again, you have to use clues within the sentence. If I didn't have the pictures, you wouldn't know what I was talking about, right? You can picture it in your mind, close your eyes, and say, oh, the tree has bark, right? If you close your eyes, you know what it is. It's not a dog barking, right? It's brown. It's going to be harder. So again, use clues. And finally, which I think is the hardest, we have what's called a homograph, which is something that is spelled the same as another word, but has a different pronunciation. So we have tear and tear. Spelled the same, mean completely different things, right? Tears come down from your face. If I tear up a paper, that's me doing something, right? This is harder because it's spelled the same, and if you were trying to explain it to someone who didn't speak English, they have to use the clues in the sentence in order to understand which one you mean. So, tears come from my face. Which one do I mean? Good. This one. But if I tear up a paper, which one do I mean? Good. So this is a homograph, where they are spelled the same, but they're pronounced different. We saw wind and wind, right? Excellent. So I want you to take 1 minute, think about all different homographs that you may know. Homophones, homographs, anything that can be spelled the same or pronounced the same, but might have a different meaning. So you want to take a minute, maybe talk to a neighbor. Do you not know? You can even talk about ones that we've looked at before. Do you know one? What's one?
Day of the week, and like if you're not strong.
Oh, perfect. So week, as in day of the week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and week, like Miss S, not strong. Do you know another one? Think?
No, think.
Think?
Yeah.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Like,
So you have...
think the bathroom and you think something in water.
Perfect. So you have a bathroom bathroom sink where you go and wash your hands, right? And then you can sink a boat. Does that mean that you're going into the water and putting a sink in the water?
No.
No, right? What does that mean? A boat might have a hole in it and it's starting to sink. Very good. Another one?
Like the sea and like your eyes and see.
Very good. So there's the sea, like the ocean, and sea, to see with your eyes. This is excellent. You?
Like the train that moves in the train,
Like you run, oh, when you train. Okay, so, yes. So a train, like if I would like to go to the city, sometimes I'll go on a train. But if I'm practicing for a soccer game or basketball game, I'm training, right? You have to train beforehand, practice really hard. Okay, one more.
like if someone was being mean and like if someone says I didn't hear you, and then if they say it again and they say what does that mean?
Oh, okay. So if someone is being mean, like a bully, someone says something that's not nice, and it's very, very mean. And the other one that you said was, what does that mean? So trying to understand something, right? Excellent. Okay, we're going to do a little quiz on here. See how well you mastered this. It is, yeah. We'll do the hard ones too. Antonio, can you get that? So what is a homonym for hair? Someone want to come up and choose it? Oh, great job. Hair, like a rabbit, or hair like the hair on your head. If I was talking about, oh, my hair is growing so long, am I talking about the rabbit? No, right? I'm talking about hair on my head. Okay, which word is pronounced the same as in what showed in the picture? And then you have all these choices. You want to come up? Me? First, you want to tell the class what's being shown in the picture? Good. Oops, sorry. Very good. Okay, next one. Which words are homonyms? So we have there and there, think and thank, fear and hear, lay and lie. Very good, there and there. We also see that a lot of the time with your and your. There's a couple different ways you can spell your. Also, to and to, the number 2, or you could say, I'm going to. Okay, we have which sentence is correct? Moby slid into home bass. Mia's favorite color is reed. Grandpa ate a sandwich. We saw a deer in the forest. Wow, 5 out of 5. Good job. Oh no, there's one more. Sorry. Which homonyms are spelled differently but pronounced the same? Bow and bow, night and night, lead and lead, or blow and flow. Remember, which homonym is spelled differently but pronounced the same? Okay, you want to come up? Very good. Now we have 5 out of 5. That's a little dance for you. Okay, we're going to do the hard quiz. Which I will say, I got one of these wrong. So I got a 4 out of 5 when I did this. Can you beat Miss S?
Yes.
Okay. Which is this part of the flower called? Okay, you have petal, puddle, petal, or petal. This one is tricky. All the way in the back? You, right here. Yeah. Let her do it. Nope, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to talk, Antonio?
Oh.
Nope. Okay, take a seat. I'll call him. He's quiet. He's quiet. Do you want to come up? Perfect. So this one, we had 3 that sounded the same, right? But it was about how it was spelled. Petal, P-E-T-A-L, is like on a flower, right? Which homonym is for pear? Over here. Good job. Good job. Which sentence is correct? I heard the cows on the farm. I rode the horse down the trail. I read a tale about a crow and fox. I am going to the doctor next week. I want everyone, before you raise your hand, to look at these sentences because it's about spelling, okay? So it is tricky. Let's see. Okay.
Oh, I see what I got wrong.
Okay, well now you notice. Okay. You over here?
Oh.
Very good. So it was, I read a tale about a crow and fox. The herd, the cow herd, was spelled differently. Did you see that? Okay. What does the word train mean in this sentence? Moby and Mia trained the dog to sit. Does it mean a long piece of dress that trails behind, like a princess? A kind of vehicle that moves along a trail. To teach someone how to do something. Or a long line of things or events. Excellent. Like you had said, train, right? To train is to teach how to do something or to work really hard to do something.
You can get 5 out of 5.
Okay, this one is hard. The words to, and to are homonyms. We just talked about this, right? Which sentence uses the homonyms correctly? I went to the 2 parks too. 2 of us went to the park too. We went to the park and saw 2 birds. He went to the park to see 2 birds. Take a second, look at all these. It's all about spelling here. You. Okay. You in the back? Yes. But you noticed what you did wrong? It takes a second to look at it. Okay,
Oh.
that's it.
I know it is. Oh, come on.
Okay, what does the class think? Do we think it's A or C? A. So I went to 2 parks. The number 2. That's right. I went to 2 parks too.
It's X
Okay.
check, X check.
Excellent. Antonio, can you hit the lights for me? Okay, perfect. I have a book first that I want to share some other homonyms with you, okay? Ones we may not have thought of before. Scent and scent. Do you think you know what that is? The difference between scent and scent? Yes.
When you smell a scent and like when you scent a car.
Exactly. So one is scent. You can smell with your nose, right? And the other one is sent a card in the mail. Does anyone know there's another scent?
Oh!
There's another scent.
Send a text message?
No, that's the same scent as like I sent a card in the mail.
Like when you have money.
Money. Yes. A scent like money. We'll do 2 more. Ready?
Oh. Wow.
Die and die.
Oh!
I know this one.
Francesca?
Die when you like die, like when you go to heaven you die, and like color die.
Exactly. So die is an action. It's very sad. Someone passed away, they died. But dye, like tie-dye, where you can color something, right? Okay, last one. I and I. and I. Let's see, what haven't I called on? Yes, you.
Like your eye and like I.
You want to use it? Use them in sentences, maybe.
Like I have a sty on my eye.
Okay, use it. You use both in one sentence. So I, as in me, right, have a sty on my eye. Everyone point to your eye, right? So if I said I went to the doctor, am I talking about this eye traveled all the way down the road to go see the doctor? No, right? Myself, me, I went down the road to the doctor. Very good. You guys are doing much better than I did. Okay, so I have a worksheet that I'm going to pass out, and I don't want you to start working on it until everyone has it. Okay? And if you can work quietly, you can work with the person next to you. But quietly. Of course, yeah. Put your name on it.
Thank you.
You're going to need a pencil. Yeah, now you can start. Oh, it's flying. Which blue? They're both blue. That's the color. Okay, so look, the one blue. Blue. Which one's the color? Raise your hand if you need any help. And if you need help, you can always ask the person next to you. This is seen and seen. One of them describes like a land, you know, a beautiful scenery. And the other one is with your eyes. You've seen. So to look at, right? So the scene in the tent doesn't seem to keep right now. Okay? And one is spelled differently than the other. So one is going to be the scene in the tent doesn't seem to keep the rain out. Okay? The scene in the tent doesn't seem to keep the rain out. One is going to be just like something sewed together. So the scene, kind of like a cloak. This is a scene. Okay? So the scene doesn't seem to keep the rain out. Got it? And excellent. When you're done, flip your paper over. Okay, everyone's almost finishing. Give you another minute. Last one's kind of tricky. Might want to look at the last one again. 2, 2, and 2. 1 is a number. 1 generally follows a verb, going to or walking to. And then the last one can also mean also. So I'm going to go to the park too. I'm going to go to the park also. Raise your hand if you're still working. Just one? Okay. So everyone flip your paper over. This is how we're going to do it. It's going to be a little different. I'm going to read you this sentence with the word in it. And then I'm going to ask you which one goes here. I'm going to ask you to spell it, okay? Because they both sound the same, right? Blue and blue. Okay. So the wind blew my blue hat into the lake. The wind blew. How do you spell it?
B-L-E-W is the first one, and the B-L-E-E is the second.
How do you spell the second one? My blue hat.
B-L-U-E.
B-L-U-E. Excellent. So this one, the wind blew, B-L-E-W. My blue, B-L-U-E, hat into the lake. Excellent. I've never seen such a beautiful scene. The first scene. Do you want to spell it for me?
The first one is S-E-E-N.
S-E-E-N. Do you agree with it?
Yep.
Yes.
I've never seen such a beautiful scene. So how do you spell the second one? Excellent. So scene, I've never seen with my eyes.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful scene. Like this classroom, beautiful scene. The scene in the tent doesn't seem to keep the rain out. One is something that holds two objects together. The other one doesn't seem to do something. Yes, right here. The first one?
The first one is S-E-A-M.
Excellent. And the second one, do you know?
Yeah. S-E-E-M.
Okay, first one is S-E-A-M, seam, something to hold the tent together. Then the second one is seam. It doesn't seem to keep the rain out. I knew he was wearing a brand new t-shirt. Yes. The first one?
The first one is K-N-E-W.
Excellent. The second one is?
N-E-W.
Perfect. So, new, K-N-E-W. I knew, I could think about it, that he was wearing a new shirt. A brand new shirt if you just went shopping. Okay. Moby just ate 8 cookies. This is hard. They're both together.
Ooh.
So, Moby just ate, right here.
Moby just ate 8 cookies.
Spell the first 8.
A-T-E.
A-T-E, and the second one is?
E-I-G-H-T.
Good, E-I-G-H-T. So, Moby ate, right, eating, like you just went to lunch, 8 cookies. My fingers have things in them, but 8 cookies, right? Last one. The two of us are going to the zoo, too. Now, this is hard. This one tripped Miss Sass up.
The first two is T-W-O. The second two is T-O-O. And the last two is T-O.
Okay. The first one is right. The two of us are going. So, two of us. So, let's say John and I were going to. What is the second two? Okay, 1-0. So, T-O. The zoo. What's the last one? T-O-O. Remember I said T-O-O kind of is like also. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to come around and collect these really quick. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, all pencils down. Last but not least, we are quickly just gonna look at a book. This is called they're there on their vacation. So there's quite a few ways that you could spell there. It all sounds the same, right? These are different homonyms. They're there on their vacation. THEIR means mine, something I own. So the group lost their leader. Their leader. That group has one leader, right? He's gone. So their leader just disappeared. THEY, comma, RE, or apostrophe RE is they are. So they're going on vacation. They are going on vacation. Okay, let's look at it. In town, there is a family. Their name is Tuckabee. They're not the type who likes resorts, the mountains, or the sea. So use all different theirs. Their name is Tuckabee. Does anyone know which there? Yes, good. So their name is Tuckabee. They own their name, right? And so, when they vacation, their mission is to find a place that's quite unusual, then go there to unwind. So they're going there. They're going to travel there. THERE. The kids, they're in the car. They ask their parents, "Are we there?" While on their way to see the world's largest underwear. They're absolutely giant, says their youngest, Mary Claire. In all the land, there couldn't be a more enormous pair. So they're absolutely giant. What's there? You think we know? All the way in the back?
THEY'.
Yes, very good. THEY'. They are absolutely giant. Good. Does another book like this? Okay. I'm going to keep reading. Let me know when. Next, they're on the road to see the Norwalk Petting Zoo. Their grandma Tuckabee is there to meet up with the crew. See Grandma Tuckabee?
Mm-hmm.
So if Grandma Tuckabee is there to meet up with the crew, which there? She's already there.
THERE.
Good. Good. There aren't too many folks in line. Their grandma says to Mark, they're all across the street at that enormous water park. Oh, there's more, yeah. Mom and Dad take photographs of Grandma and their kids, who fed the long-tusked mammals bites of fish, shrimp, and squid. Next stop for an overnight. They're happy to arrive at Indoor Acres Camping Ground, right there off 95. It's air-conditioned, says their mom. No suburban, no mosquitoes. With stores there that sell everything from bear claws to burritos. With microwaves to make their s'mores or heat their franken beans. They're camping in the great indoors, complete with ice machines. Does that sound like the outdoors?
Yeah.
You got microwaves and air machines. Raise your hand if you've been camping. Now keep your hand raised if you had a microwave while you were camping. Not many microwaves are in the forest, right?
Yeah.
You'd have to bring it. And then you can't really plug it in anywhere. You don't plug it into a tree?
I had a generator.
Well, that's different. You brought
Yeah.
something that you can plug it into. There's time for spooky stories now, says Mark to Mary Claire. While watching his TV, Dad says, kids, get some sleep in there. The last stop on their list this year. They're driving north to see how Chessy Pops are made inside their awesome factory. Sorry, cheesy pops. They're singing and they're playing games until Mark stops to say, look, You guys will be there soon. It's just 5 miles away. So they're singing. Which there? They are singing. Yes?
T-H-E-I-R.
Someone else want to try? Good. So T-H-E-Y''R-E. They're singing. They are singing, right? There are 3 huge tanks. They're filling with corn and oil and cheeses that splurt out on the conveyor belts and puffs like tiny sneezes. Inside their space-age puffing room, the blobs are shot with air. So now they're light and floaty as they bob out there. They're powered in their special room. They're counted, bagged, and weighed. And at that, declares their expert, is how cheesy pops are made. With their vacation now complete, they're all discussing where they'll take their next vacation. And they can't wait to go there. Okay, very good. So I just want to thank you guys so much. You did an awesome job today. You can cut it next time. Thank you all.
You were awesome.
Amazing.
And you did great. You were right on.
Thank you.
Very impressive.
Yes, we.
Is that, are you hands tied and carry it
You know
back?
what? There,